want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no brake light, crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset the Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how I feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took it. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. I'm just balling in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here balling, it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. From check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, before I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off first. Let an animal loose, or separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you're trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Get rich. I don't think you
always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come.
Hey, yo, right here. Let's go, I got next.
Against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean? And the prize is insanity. Word.
Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Hop, hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who love, who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. My blessing in the recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crap.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Cause you know what we got to do.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink. MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit them brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like lifers in a long haul. Bars, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, dazed them, and blazed them all. Strong,
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Word up. Come on with it.
Crazy, once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Real cinema, the feature's a top feature. Whose favorite MC is the Bronx teacher? Flows long around hooks so the words reach you. Joe Jackson on you, mic up, beat you. Now beat it before I pull his Tito. In your ego, it's front page news, read it. My style is the barker over beats like Travis, I bark 'em. Spark 'em, overwritten flows like overflowing toilet bowls. The game is a mess. Beef ain't really over with. The only way for me to get over it is to aim at your chest. I rock with a DJ who sets the tone, plugs in 212s and a microphone, and I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking. As long as the streets hear heat, they keep popping. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Word up. Salute to hip hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever. Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Premier. Salute, salute.
it. Check. I'm from where the hammers rung, news cameras never come. You with your man's hung in every verse in your rhyme. Where the are slung, vanish every summer. Where the blue vans would come, we throw the work in the can and run. Where the plans were to get funded, skate up the set to achieve this goal quick. Faced with immeasurable odds, still I gave straight bets. Someone felt the most something and you nothing. Check. I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much, and girls from the projects where said we talk too much. So they ran up the topic and sought them dudes to trust. I don't know what the they foul just like us. I'm from where the beef is inevitable, summertime's unforgettable. Boosters in abundance, buy a half-price sweater new. Your word was everything, so everything you said you do, you did it. Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from where pull your car and argue all day about who's the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Ball and thugs are at odds at each other's throats for the love of foreign cars. The catch cases, hoping to judge R&Rs, but most times find themselves locked up behind bars. That all. I'm from where they ball and breed rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind y'all. Cook up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cook up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cook up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cook up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice.
So where you from?
I'm from a place where the church is the flakiest, and been praying to God so long that they atheists. Where you can't put your vest away and say you wear it tomorrow, cause the day after we'll be saying, I was just with him yesterday. I'm a block away from not enough away from straight. Yeah. You laughing, you know the place well, with the base well, and government. Politics they sells, where we call the cops to 18, cause they hop out of vans and spray things. And life expectancy so low, we making our wheels at 18s. Well, how you get rid of guys who step out of line, your rep solidifies. So tell me, when I rap, you think I could criticize? If this flies, God strike me. And I got a question, are you forgiving guys who live just like me? We'll never know. One day I prayed to you and said if I ever blow, I let them know the stakes and exactly what takes place in the ghetto. Promise fulfilled, still I feel my job ain't done. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Check. I'm from where they cross over and clap boards. Lost Jehovah in place of rap laws. Listen, I'm up the block, round the corner and down the street. From where the it's me, we make $1 million off of beats, cause our stories is deep. Tomorrow, long as the night before was sweet. Get lost for weeks in the street, twisted off. And no matter the weather, know how to draw heat. Whether you're 4 feet or a new size, it always starts out with 3 dice and shoot the 5. Thought they deuce was live, then I hit them with tricks. Then I reach down for their money, Paul. Forget about this. This time around it's platinum, like the on my wrist and it's on my waist. Y'all can't think about this. To show you love, that's how they fool thugs. Before you know it, you're lying in the pool of Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSP da UFP, Laboratório Fantástico. É nóis.
Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se carros falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar do impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Bonjour, das minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte, trancada na cela ou numa favela. Eita, é foda, pobre menino, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade, ainda mais porque a palavra liberdade é feminina. Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como blues. Mano, muçulmano, amor, islã. Assalamu alaikum, aleikum salam. Mil flor, mil cor, mil idioma, mil cor, tipo índio. Tio por, servos de Roma, frios por natureza morte. Legalité pour mon père, s'il vous plaît. Mil pra mim, mil pro select. Ma révolution é black, noir, check. In ma chair, meilleur qu'hier. Ma terre, mes manos, c'est ma place. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. Com o necessário, sem ter demais. Verde mais, verde mais, verde mais. Família.
Père, mère, frère, sœur, ange caïra. Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LESC, zone à noche. Des filles décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné d'étaler. S'en aller ou chialer, jamais plus de calette. On entend crier. Pas années, ghetto couleur café, non c'est pas gagné. Si tu voulais taper, trop de barons, trop de casaniers qui tiendront barons de plus que ça ira, ça ira. Se dit le brave type comme le scélérat, pour le sale favelas, même sort, même idée. On s'en sort à l'espoir, tous fidèles. San Paolo, zona norte, Noisy LESC. Si, Ghetto youth, faut pas stresser. Ici, ici, t'as fait. Si.
Gueto sale, n'empêche que ça. Ira. Tous les ghettos sale, n'empêche que ça. Ira.
들던 그때보다 조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 매번 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지 이력서. 눈부신 성공의 신바람, 잠시나마 벌어봤던 휘파람. 한국도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투, 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 참한 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 나가다 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡 보냈었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 늘 이러고 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶어.
OG's ass. Sup, OG's ass. OG?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Are you in Rivet or Sunset?
Rivet.
Rivet. Why?
Because I'm about to become a legend one. I'm not gonna switch because I'm trying to become a legend one. And I really want to become. I'm trying to get my small forward up. My forward is what kind of gunshot is this? Yeah. I don't know. Yo, OG guys. What is the good gunshot for a smart
Bro, I can't even hear you at all.
What is a good jump shot for a small forward?
83?
83? Release 83?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not a 53. Yeah. Okay, I'm already using it. Yeah. I'm getting my small forward into the NBA. Yeah. Because I need to get badges for this dude. Yo, OG.
What? Bro, turn your mic up.
I'm gonna try to. I can't help you right now because hello? Not you, John. Yeah. Is it better? Now is it better? It's better now? I don't know what's wrong with my mic. I'm trying to get my
Gene, run! Run for your life.
I'm just gonna follow every game. That's it. Come on, I don't care about this damn cutscene.
Are you taping me?
Nah, I'm making phone
Let's
calls.
sell one of my games so I can get
This is what I do.
another game. Another one. I wanna get.
Yeah, freak, let's get that win. Look.
I already pre-ordered 2K17. Hey. I don't know. I'm just gonna fall out of the games.
What's up, man? Today I'm gonna tell y'all the most powerful of the K16, alright? Now this is probably gonna
What
be
the
my last
fuck? What the hell was that? This is why I don't like small forwards. They get stolen easily. Not you, Zara. Yeah.
You can't stop this.
I'm gonna just fall out of the game. No! Why did I call timeout? Why the frick I call timeout?
Timeout for the Dragons.
Come here, boys.
That's on me. That's on me.
Get over here.
Dragons foul. Freak. That's it.
Da 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 da.
My bad. My bad.
I'm just falling out of these games. Da 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 da.
What is it?
now, though. Oh, you know my boy's about to.
I need you to be on your best behavior tonight. This is an important game
Give my
for Freak.
phone back. Come on, yo.
Vic, I'm serious.
Cece, my dear. Now I know how important this game is. I'm just trying to make moves, yo. Freaky, he's gonna take it all the way. He's leading this, all right? Business.
Come on, Freak. Show them no mercy.
Hey,
We got this
hold
title.
up,
Come
hold
on.
up. We got this, my boy. We got this. Hey, we taking state, man. We taking state. Hey, he taking state, though.
Vic, come on. Let's get our seat.
Okay. My man.
Vic, I'm serious.
All right,
Let's go.
yo, she up on me like hard right now, though.
For three.
Can't stop this.
Dragons foul. Triying. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for parts unknown. Ben Bishop. At the line for two. Assistant.
Let's go, Dragons. Come on. Let's go.
Robert Nelson. And that's the end of the first. Second quarter action coming up soon. Are you looking for an exciting career in the entertainment business? We are now hiring here at the arena for entry-level and senior positions. For more information, please visit us online. that will be the end of the first half. Don't go too far, fans. The second half will begin in 10 minutes. Fans, are you planning a group outing or a corporate event? We can help. For information for group ticket pricing and other events here at the arena, please visit us at the box office at any time.
That's right, baby.
That's his first
That's right.
foul at the line for the Beatles. Frank taking 2 shots.
Money. Money.
Offside ball. Kickball called.
Settle down now. Settle down.
Robert Andrew. That's his fourth personal foul. Dragons foul. Let's hear it for the champions.
Freak, thanks to you and your family very much for taking the time to meet with me.
What are you doing?
I will be attending.
Frequency vibrations.
I've got to see
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals taking on the UConn Huskies.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, you've got Rozier. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5, roaming the paint.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. It's pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Offensive rebound, Harrell, and he jams it with authority.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And, G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Here's Rozier. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And that one's good. Free.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
Now here's Freak. Here's Keith. Mack grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sanders passes to Rozier. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Here's White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. UConn. On with the ball. Day dishes to Freak. Keefe passes to A-Train. Hits it from three-point range. A-Train's got 7.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences.
UConn with the ball. Trailing by 2. A-Train, he's in at small forward. Keefe is out there with Martin, and it's Day in at the point. Tries it from 19. They get it back. Oh!
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And for Louisville, Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then there's Harrell. Then it's White. And it's Mack in at the 5 down low. Harrell with it, working on Martin, and out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench. And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
And for the Huskies, A-Train in at small forward. Martin is out there with Keefe, and it's Splitter in at the 5 spot. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Single bonus situation in effect. So we'll head to the line for the first of the 1-and-1 opportunity. And he makes the first of the 1-and-1. Greg, you said it moments ago, Louisville, a team that can get up and down for the Cardinals. He's checked in for Joseph. Louisville trails by 3 on the court right now for the Cardinals. We've got White. Sanders is out there with Rozier. Then there's Harrell. And it's Mack in at the center filling out the middle. Good. White's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Cardinals.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as a skill set.
Day kicks to Freak. Martin gets a screen from A-Train. Launches it. And the Huskies hit again from deep.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
There's the pick. Dishes it to Sanders. Pass to Rozier. Can't get it to go. And the Huskies going the other way now. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Huskies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one thing that Louisville has is a very good track record of always remaining in the title picture. More often than not, they are considered to have as good a shot as any of winning the tournament. They are truly a college hoops powerhouse.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. Thomas a screen on Jennings. There's a good screen. It's stolen. Down low. Here's Posey. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And Louisville does it with team basketball. I mean, they have their share of players that went on to the NBA. Gorgie Zhang and Earl Clark come to mind recently. But overall, this is a program that relies on the sum of the whole being greater than the individual parts.
Odom up top. He's guarded by Jennings. Will it go? A second chance effort. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. That free throw good from Thomas. And Louisville making a change here. Russell's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Price with the ball. He has 6. Payton in the corner. Outside Russell. Here's Jones. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wachowski's leading by 9. A-Train in at the 3. Also Pierce out there. And it's McGuire in at the 2. Inside. Here's A-Train. The rebound by Hughes. Price against Jennings. Pass to Hughes. Fires the 3. Huskies with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Both teams will make substitutions. Louisville trails by 11. Here's Rozier. Passes it to Mack. Here's Rozier. He kicks it to Mack. The feed to White. Rejected by A-Train. They get it back. We've got 1:55 left in the second half. The Huskies leading by 9. Kicks it to Splitter. Can't get it to go. And here's Sanders. Right side White. Here's Rozier. To the paint. Here's Mack. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Over Splitter. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that mess.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
1:07 left in the second half of basketball. Day the pass to A-Train. Splitter trying to break free. No good on the outside try from A-Train. And here's Louisville. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. White sinks the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here is Day. Feeds to Freak. And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Here's Harrell. Count it.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting for the Huskies.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So it's Louisville now. Keith grabs the miss. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for the Huskies.
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Knocks it loose. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for UConn.
gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now here's Odom. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Hughes, no good. And so it's UConn with the win. Some good.
Let's take them back. Right now,
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We've got the UConn Huskies facing the UCLA Bruins.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the floor for UConn, A-Train, he's in at small forward. Martin is out there with Keith, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket. Boy, how about the Huskies and the success they found in the tournament over the years? I mean, 4 titles for that program in all, with the first coming in '99. They've been absolutely dominant the past 2 decades.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. 4-point game. Kicks to Roberts. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades, they set so many records in that time frame, won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
Here's Free. There's the pick. Dishes it to Roberts. Fresh, the pass to Campbell. And that's out of bounds. UCLA will retain possession. UConn with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. On the floor for UConn. A-Train in at the 3. Also Pierce out there. And it's Splitter in at the center, filling out the middle.
And you think about the impact those years of dominance have had on UCLA. I mean, still one of the most honored and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast. Although the Wildcats might argue, at least recently.
Out left of the wing. And Posey gets the free. Takes the three. Rebound by Roberts.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's A-Train. He feeds it to Pierce. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. UCLA trails by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Passes it to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. And stolen by Freak. And it's the Huskies on the break. It's tipped. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Roberts. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Pierce. He kicks to Freak. The feed now to Posey. There's the screen. Pass to A-Train. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
A nice shot by Roberts.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Picked him clean. Here's Free. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Puts it up from 17. Shot by Roberts, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Kept alive. Splitter, that's good. Splitter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Huskies.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Free can't get it to go. And it's the Huskies on the break. UCLA grabs the miss. Here's Campbell. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And the first half is now in the books. The Huskies on top as they end the second quarter. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still
the Huskies leading by 14. Now the pass to Mark. Freak with it. He's against Morris. A-Train. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for A-Train. He's got 10 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
Freeze checked in for Porter.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton, also coming out of Westwood.
Pass to Free on the wing. Johnson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. UConn with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Morris outside. Here's Barton. Johnson the screen. And stolen by Jennings. We've got Johnson. Irving is out there with Free. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. There's the screen. Keith passes to A-Train. And the Huskies hit again from deep. Wow, Greg, all those great players. As you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA. Stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the two highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
Johnson goes in. He sinks the 11-footer. UConn with the ball. Freak with it. Out to the right wing. Feeds to Martin. To the paint. And Freak throws it down.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
A-Train's getting it done tonight. Efficiently here from the floor. 6 of 10 so far. There's the dish to Barton. Passes to Free. They set the pick. Irving a screen on Jennings. Johnson kicks to Irving. Dishes to Barton. Johnson the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Morris, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Huskies.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for A-Train. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. Tries from 10, and another miss by UCLA.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
He dishes it to Howard. A-Train, the pass to Howard. Freak with it. He's against Campbell, and it's Freak missing.
Oh, tough D. Inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. But you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Kicks it to McGuire. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And so it's UConn with the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
For Craig Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the UConn Huskies.
Hey guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Here are the five for Texas. Edwards is out there with us. That was Jordan. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the four spot.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ford's got his first basket.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
On defense, the Huskies.
Wow, what a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Stops, pops, the rebound by Turner. And here's Texas. And stolen by Splitter. Here is Day. Pass to A-Train. From about 16. No good, his first miss after 3 makes.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Ford a screen on Keefe. Edwards against Keefe. And there's the call on it. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. So on the floor for Texas, they've got Edwards. Jordy out there with Davis, and it's Thornton in at the 2 spot. Texas trails by 5. Edwards passes to 4. 6 feet out. Here's Davis, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Huskies.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. Here's Martin. Second shot opportunity. And Freak with a nice bucket inside. A-Train's got 8 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Now there's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kicks it to Ford. Uses the glass to finish the layups.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Longhorns have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on both. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Freak kicks to Splitter. Posey dishes to Freak. Over to the left wing. Outside Jennings. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Blair with it. There's the triple. And with a count down and had it fallen in a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. UConn leads by 1. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the second half of College Hoops.
I'm the biggest boss that you see thus far. You can tell by the songs that's standing by the car.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
A-Train, he's in at small forward. Keith is out there with Martin, and it's Splitter in at the 5. And for Texas, they've got Doherty. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner, and it's Ford in at the power forward. And that one's good. Freak.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court. Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And here's Edwards. Dishes it to Turner. He kicks it to Ellis. Longhorns passing it around. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak. For Texas, they have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. Both teams. Passes it to Posey. To the wing on the left. Oh, here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for A-Train, he's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Blair. He dishes it to Ward. He feeds it to Richmond. And Ward kicks to Richmond. On the wing, Richmond. Pass to Hudson. To the wing right side. Rush. And the rejection by A-Train. And there's the pass to Richmond. Feeds it to Rush. There's a screen. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Freak. Fires from 18. Tries again. And the layup is good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Huskies.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They had a bunch of second chance points.
On the floor for UConn. A-Train in at small forward. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from heart.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. With Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
A platoon swap here for Texas. Texas trails by 8.
And these are exactly the kinds of performances that have people looking at Freak like he's the next big thing.
And with his team up, he knows that blood is in the water. I'm guessing he'll continue to press and look to carry the team on his back. This is a performance that will help define his college career.
And the free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
A-Train's gone 2 for 3 from deep.
Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tough to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate up on the side of the ball.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second half of the game. Back to Ellis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
A-Train, the pass to Splitter. The dish to Freak. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're forcing the ball inside. Working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Ford. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And there's the feed today. Freak dishes to Splitter, and he gets it to go. Splitter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Huskies.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Huskies.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for A-Train. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And he gets it to go.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
That's the 4. The pick, and he comes off the screen. Steams it through.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Keefe passes to A-Train. Kicks it to Martin. Dishes to Freak. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Here's Ford. Offensive rebound. No good. And so it's UConn with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for joining us.
Paris, São Paulo.
Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the UConn Huskies.
You got that right. I mean, an athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. He'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Hill kicks to Hawkins. Feeds it to Decker. The kick out to Hill. From the arc. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now. From 11 feet away. Day, no good. On defense, the Huskies. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And Badgers.
They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Boy, they'd love to retake the lead right now.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4.
And, you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later, I think they might go all the way again.
What a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And the foul called on Freak. Badgers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And no good on the 1-and-1. Inside, Dave, a pass to McGuire. Can't get it to fall.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Hawkins kicks to Evans. The Badgers working the ball around now. 58 seconds left here in the first half. They set the screen. Hill. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Goes up again. The Badgers pull it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school, and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Wade on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And the first... Welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
A-Train in its small forward. Keith is out there with Martin, and it's Splitter in at the 5. And for the Badgers, they've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward. And for the Huskies, A-Train, he's in at small forward. Hawkins is out there with Keith, and it's Day in at the point guard.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second look.
Freak dishes to Jennings. Pass to Freak. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. A-Train's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Huskies. And here's Hawkins. Outside Hill. Hawkins with it. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And Freak throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And the Badgers with some changes. Payton comes in for Hill, and Fisher subbed in for Hawkins. Here's Fisher. They set the pick. Outside Conley. And again, it's the Badgers missing. The Huskies leading by 4.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
That's good.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Walker's checked in for Wisconsin. Decker comes in for Fisher. UConn with the ball. 4-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Freak missing. Now Decker. And the layup falls.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's A-Train. 13 points in the game. Day, the pass to A-Train. Hands it from downtown. A-Train's got 12 points here in the second half.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Peyton. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Walker in a power forward position. Day kicks to Freak. Splitter sets a screen. A-Train. Walker with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Conley kicks to Decker. Shot is off. And the Huskies going the other way now. Day dishes to Freak. Shot, high post. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 at this point. In transition, here come the Badgers.
And the hot shooting continues.
Yeah, along with the lack of defense we've seen, Greg, neither team really expending much energy when it comes to protecting the basket either. It's been all offense all the time.
That one goes. A-Train's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
You gotta love me, I got shooters out the D-League. Signing bone and hit that man, that's from 30 feet. Left in the puddle, fingerprints is on 100 mil. That's what it is, Ricky Rose and Ace Hood. We have a trip, yeah. I come looking for you ahead. What you know about this? I stay. No good to me. We the best.
And Wisconsin going with almost an entirely new group here. Wisconsin trails by 3. Dish now to Evans. To the middle. And a handout. Here is Day. Here's A-Train. And UConn again with the bucket. And what you take, guys, in the hustle stretch for the Huskies.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Respect this here. Check. I'm from where the hammers rung. News cameras never come.
Hawkins kicks to Evans. Shoots from 12. And the shot falls short this time. Huskies leading by 5. Here's A-Train. No good with the triple. And it's Hill penetrating. Hawkins kicks to Evans. There's 47 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Yes!
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to one or two plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation. Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Here's Hawkins. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a shot. This is a bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-1, so the chance now to make it 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
I'm a block away from not enough away from straight.
20 seconds left here in the second half. Hill kicks to Hawkins. He dishes it to Decker. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. And that's an intentional foul. And that misses. And no second shot coming to him this time. And so it's UConn with the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select the 19-year-old small forward from the University of Connecticut.
want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light.
Let's do this, young man.
I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me are on the same course. I'm slipping down a chain reaction. And here I go, here I go, here I go, go. And one
DJ Khaled.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. And do my best to represent Harlem.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Montiunas in for James Harden. And a moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from A-Train.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like a million miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, A-Train in at shooting guard. Laverne is out there with Arthur. Then there's Harris. And it's Chandler in at the 3, the small forward. Montiunas. This passes to Beasley. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Moniunas. Ariza outside. Uncovered. Drained for 2 points. Ariza's got 7. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
There's the pass to A-Train. Chandler kicks to Freak. And that one's good. A-Train gets it to go, and that's not just any basket, folks. Those are his first points here in the NBA. Dishes it to Capella. Ariza outside, and a foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Capella. Jones comes in for Moniunas. James Harden, he's checked in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Off on the layup. Denver leading by 5. Martin dishes to Freak. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Molinari passes to A-Train. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. He's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pulls up. Good D by Harden.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
11 feet away, and it's Freak with the rebound. And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Rockets trail by 5. Beverly with the ball. Here's Howard. Rebounded by Fareed. Here's Barton. Right wing. Here's A-Train. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, the Nuggets could create their offense, but they still would have trouble knocking down the shots. Just didn't have a lot of dead-eye laser shooters. Every field goal attempt with them was an adventure.
For the Rockets, Smith comes in for Terrence Jones. And it's Beasley in for Trevor Ariza. And Denver also making a switch. Burns checked in. Here's Beverly. From outside, off the mark. Nuggets did have their problems on the offensive end, too. Something that's rare for them, hitting the open shot and the mid-range shot and beyond being one of them.
You know, Kevin, how about being last in the league in catch-and-shoot field goal percentage? I mean, got a good amount of looks that way, but really struggled shooting only 34% in those situations.
Clock is at 3, and another miss by Denver.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Harden has a wide-open look. Hits the target from 18 feet. Harden's got his third basket of the night right there. Now here's Freak, defended by Beverly. Laverne.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Dwight Howard.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Beverly. Rockets are gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Beasley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 6 points for Beasley.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Okay.
Now here's Freak, defended by Beverly. Freak kicks to Barton. Out to the right wing. Down low. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Nuggets ahead, up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We have a close ball game on our hands. So out there for the Nuggets right now, A-Train in a 2-guard. Laverne is out there with Nurkic, and it's Arthur, and it's Augustine in at the point guard.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille James Harden. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new